This is what Israel do. This is what they do. They get hype. A celebrity mentions that they're Israelite, and then that celebrity does nothing for the community. Nothing. Nick Cannon, everybody mentioning, he in the truth. Look at that. He in the truth. All that, right? Then they argue over doctrine, right? And then they don't want to unite. So it's like this idolatry, man. Again, none of us can save you. No celebrity can save. I don't care if these dudes are wearing shirts, whatever they say they Israel. Their work gonna speak for itself. I've been grinding for about 6 years, trying to build our people, build the infrastructure, building everything, and I just say, okay, all right, Father, I love it. I hope y'all treat him better than y'all treated me, because he's a bigger celebrity. So Israel got to have an A-list celebrity. God got to send an A-list celebrity to Israel for them to listen. That's how it is, because idolatry all over. None of us can save you. None of us. God will send messengers. And the messenger, if you don't get the message and be obedient to the message, that you're not going to be saved. Period. It is what it is. Everybody excited because somebody mentioned Israel. Like Israel, guys. Come on. This is for the woke Israel right now. This message may not understand it for people who don't know what's going on. But this is what woke Israel do. A celebrity comes in the truth, or they just wear a Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh shirt, a Yahuwah shirt, and everybody want to get hyped because Eddie Griffin. But y'all don't think that none of these people are looking at our pages and seeing what we're doing. DC Young Fly, all these brothers are looking at what the Most High doing all this. But they still can't save you. You got to be obedient to the Almighty for us to be saved. So I get it. We excited because he mentioned Israel. And we excited. Nick Cannon mentioned, everybody mentioned Israel. We're going to see who really going to stick this thing out. Because I'm tired of the idolatry. And this is for Israel. I know people that's not Israel, that don't understand what I'm talking about. The real Israel know. All the camps, all the division, all the things. Please treat him better than y'all treated me. Because he's a bigger celebrity. I was Bow Wow's best friend. I wasn't good enough for y'all. But I still love you. Most High bless.
All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak. I have the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. All right, and shalom to you sincere brothers that's pushing, teaching truth all around the world. And shalom to you sincere listeners and you sincere believers. Okay, here with this clip, and there's more clips of this guy Brandon T. Jackson. Okay, and his motto of kingdom over everything, but is it truly kingdom over everything, man? Without even teaching or prophesying. Okay, that's one of the first things I want to hint on. Okay, and his whole issue, concerning the truth, concerning the doctrine and the teachings, is a division. Okay, and one thing about it, if the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. All right, it's not Yahuwah. Okay, and his only begotten Son's true name is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus Christ or Yahushua. Okay, if the Lord wanted everyone to agree, he would have it so. All right, if he wanted everyone to agree, man, he would have it so. All right, because the deceiver and deceived are his. And also you can grab Luke, because people, this Luke chapter 12 verse 51. This is a straight cut, man. It's been many, and this other clips. It just would have been a long list of videos of Brandon T. Jackson, complaining, being self-willed, me type spirit, claiming that there's no unity. He's been doing this for 6 years and this and that. He went. And also words of him saying, "Oh, I'm thinking about going. I want to go back to acting." All right, the Lord's about to start moving, man. Okay, the Lord can definitely have that happen. That's why every idle word. But this is Luke chapter 12 verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? This is Yahweh Shah speaking. I tell you, nay, but rather division. And that brings me to remembrance of another clip he mentioned of him saying, roughly paraphrasing, that he don't even, believe in, Yahweh Shah coming back. That's why he's trying to so-called build a kingdom on earth right now. And that's not going to happen, because what? Bible prophecy said that America's going to be destroyed, man. The earth is going to reel to and fro from nuclear missile destruction. All right? So how is that going? What kingdom? No, you got to wait for Yahweh Shah return. but he's gonna just only deal with the Old Testament now. Hey, the Lord is gonna have this guy and his spirit wax worse and worse. What? Unless he repents and humbles down. All right. And they hate that humility being big. That's why the scriptures say it's hard. You know, it didn't say it's impossible, but it says it's hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, man. Because this is why. This is an example. You know. But continuing on what the scripture says, I tell you, nay, but rather division. All right, so the Yahweh Shai has that spirit of division out here, man. Right, playing out right before our eyes. Okay, and if you so called being a servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, or a servant of God, or whatever the case may be, you will be teaching, you will be prophesying, you'll be giving out warnings to our people. Okay. Because it also says that in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11, roughly paraphrasing that, hey, we convince we persuade men by the terror of the Lord, man, by proclaiming these prophecies that are about to take place. That's how we believe, man. Okay? Well, of hearing of the nuclear destruction, hearing of Yahushua coming back for judgment, all right, to bring wrath, all right, to kill, okay? All right, that those things put fear into martial law, Jacob's trouble, okay? The MOTB, all right, with Esau Edom coming down if you don't take that chip, all right? These such things, persuaded us to take heed and fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But if you proclaim to be a prophet or a servant, you have to at least be doing these such things, man. Teaching. All right. That's a major part of the work. That's putting your faith on the line. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37. It reads, if any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Wherefore, brethren, covet to prophesy, and forbid not to speak with tongues. Let all things be done decently and in order. All right, so if you're proclaiming to be a servant of Yahweh, of the Lord, okay, you will be at least attempting to prophesy. All right, attempting to warn our people of the upcoming destruction. Okay, or doing some type of teaching, not some damn proclaiming, or going to the Pope. We keep continuing to throw that narrative out there, going to the Pope and making ourselves a legitimate nation as of Israel. No, all right, the Lord just simply told us to teach, man, to have faith in these last days, rehearse the righteous acts, and wait on His coming, man. Wait ye upon me. All right, but it's clearly showing that He doesn't truly believe in that, man. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16. It reads, for though I preach the gospel, and he's truly, butt hurt because of, of Israelites just acknowledging Eddie Griffin, just acknowledging that the truth is going out. We're not idol worshiping. We're not bound down to Eddie Griffin at all. All right. We're not praising Eddie Griffin. No, we're just simply acknowledging that this truth is spreading, man. All right. And it's continuing to spread. You can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Okay. So you even speaking on the matter and complaining on social media on all different platforms of Israel. You're pushing the truth, whether you know it or not. You're not doing it. This thing is not going to fall because of you. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16. It reads, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yeah. Woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. So we're supposed to be doing this. We shouldn't feel like we're supposed to be getting paid or getting any type of great acknowledgement, because we're a teacher or people bowing down to it right now before the spiritual powers or whatever the case may be, because in that day the people are gonna be willing. All right, but don't expect this. Don't think you're not supposed to be doing this, man. We're supposed to be doing this, but hey, woe unto you if you're not preaching the gospel. Death unto you if you're not preaching the gospel. Consequences are behind that. Verse 17 says, for if I do this thing willingly, all right, willingly, man, he's coming out with that spirit of, man, I'm getting tired of it, man. I'm about to go to acting. Hey, you looking back, and the Lord can make you eat those words, man. The Lord know what you thinking. The Lord know what you speaking. Hey, the Lord can make you eat those words, and He can make it. He put you to be an open shame before all Israelites, man. Okay. It says, I have a reward, but if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. What is my reward then? Verily that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Yahweh Shai without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. Okay? And this is the things that Yahweh Shai said, man. If you love Him, man, what did He say? Let me grab John chapter 21. You know what? That's not it. But He said, if you love me, feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep, man. in the book of John. But I want to grab Matthew chapter 12. Let me grab this. All right, because of those words, man, he's starting to, speak very, speak, wild things, man. I want to go back to act. I'm getting tired of, Israel idolatry. No united. No, he's saying, what else he's saying? You congregation leaders hit me up. Show love and all this and that, man. It's very emotional. It's self-willed, man. No order. No order. He's proclaiming he's done these things for 6 years, but he's not even considering those that have been teaching before him for decades, man. He's naming congregations HBK, IUIC. Those congregation leaders been doing this thing longer than you. All right, so that should have you in the mindset of humility, man. All right, you wasn't the first one just to wake up to the truth and wake others up and bring forth fruit. No, man, it's been men set up by Yahweh Bashim Shai to lead forth his fruit. Primarily the branch of great millstone from the top on down. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. All right, so that's why I say when we hearing, such things, I might want to go back to acting, unite or no excuses. These such things, man, every idle word. That's why you gotta be careful what you say, and it's truly showing that you truly don't fear. And saying such things, I ain't trying to hear about the Lord coming back. He's trying to establish the kingdom now. He's being self-willed, man. That's a high level of pride, for you to think that you don't even need Yahweh Shai to return to build this kingdom on earth, man. All right, in Bible prophecy it doesn't even support your claim on that, But it is what it is. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 28. It's truly an example, all right, for us believers, for us sincere believers in these times right now, just of how not to be. Okay. But this is Luke chapter 14, verse 28. It reads, for which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. Okay. And it look like he's running out of faith or running out of confidence, which coincides with faith. All right, complaining. All right, he didn't count the cost, man. All right, you gotta be in this truth, in this faith for the long run, man. All right, we're waiting upon the Lord. These things are not of ourselves. Okay, verse 29 says, "Less happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that began to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish." And that's why I say that the Lord can make you eat those words. You've been hissing at all these people on these different platforms, or of kingdom over everything this, kingdom over everything that, where you're not even prophesying of the kingdom of heaven. You're not even proclaiming that, man. You're saying it's going to happen through you. That's pride. That's pride, man. You're putting yourself up as a God, man. Okay? But, the angels of Yahweh Bashim Shai are about to separate, the wheat from the tares, man. He's about to separate the sincere spirits from those that are not sincere. Okay? And this is, let me go on down with Matthew chapter 13. And it reads, "So it shall be at the end of the world," which we're coming into, man. In these last days, man, we're approaching the end of the so-called white man's rulership, man. All right. It says, "The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just." All right. So this thing about to be a spiritual dividing, man. Okay, in these last times, man. All right. The Lord's about to show who's sincere and who's not sincere, who's faithful and who's not faithful. Okay. That's what it's clearly about to show in these last days that we're living in right now before he returns. Okay. And one thing Brandon T. Jackson has to get through his head is that the Lord has already laid the foundation. All right. Through the men of great millstone, through the apostles and elders, man. All right. They have been teaching. All right. For over 30 years. Okay. You continue to make that statement, I've been grinding for 6 years. Imagine 30 years, man. All right. Of maintaining the faith. Okay. Going through the trials and tribulation of life while maintaining the faith. Okay, that's experience, man. All right, that's proof of living faith. Okay, faith with works, that it is, man. All right, the Lord has already laid the foundation. Okay, so that's why you have to come within order. That's why 1 Corinthians chapter 14 spoke of that, man. Let all things be done decently and in order. Okay, so this is Acts chapter 16 verse 17, and but it'll be a surprise or a shock to see, from his recent, sayings or acts of statements, Yeah, it'd be surprising to see him humble down and accept, or coming in order, under the true branch, okay, of the Israelites, man. All right, it'd be a shock, but the scripture, the warning must still go out. Scriptures must still be proclaimed, okay, against acts of such, man. Just using this as an example, for ourselves, So this is Acts chapter 16, verse 17. And it reads, the same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High Power, which shew unto us the way of salvation. So these were the concerning the first apostles. All right. So the same thing applies in these last days we're living in right now. The Lord has already laid the men down, okay, that are to show the rest of the flock, the rest of the fruit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the way to salvation. Through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, it has clearly shown that, man. All right, through the name, all right, through proclaiming the prophecies correctly, okay. One example being the MOTB, all right, being Jacob's trouble, which these other congregations don't speak of, all right, being the name of the Lord, okay. And then you got to look at the characteristics, look at the works, man. All right, the consistency of going out on the highways and byways to the streets teaching week in and week out for decades. All right, you got to look at these such things, man, but that's through the spirit of discernment, whether the Lord gives that to individuals or not, So I read Acts 16 and 17 one more time because that's heavy, man. The Lord has men, all right, has men right now in these last days showing you the way to salvation, man, okay? Acts chapter 16, verse 17, but it comes down to your faith. It reads, the same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High God, which show unto us the way of salvation. So the same thing or the same way or the same aspect that the Lord used Paul, okay, and the disciples, okay, and those great teachers in those times to wake up the Israelites in those different lands. All right, the same thing is happening now, okay? It's like we in the second book of Acts right now. All right, we're living these scriptures out, okay? And we're being shown the way to salvation. All right? How? Through the resistance of this MOTB, the resistance of that thing, that poison, okay? All right, what not to do, the guidance, all right, the characteristics of how to carry ourselves as men of the Lord, as prophets, okay? To take heed to the correct teachings, all right, all these such things, man. But is it truly kingdom over everything, okay? You're not even teaching or prophesying these such things, okay? And especially not displaying the correct acts, all right, of what we're supposed to be displaying as men of the Lord, especially of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. But that's all I wanted to put out concerning, his most recent, venting, clips and acts on social media or Instagram, through all these different platforms. These are just examples of how not to be, man. It truly is cut, man. All right, he's truly cut within the spirit because, where's your fruit? Where's your fruit? No one's taking heed to that because, the spirit of the Lord is truly not. Is not dealing with that, man. Cannot be dealing with that. Not believing the Lord's coming back. Not believing continue to say unite all Israel when the scriptures don't even speak of these such things, man. We must speak the same thing, okay? Concerning the doctrine, concerning the teachings, okay? Can two walk lest they be agreed? All right? But he may not want to hear scriptures, but it is what it is, man. All right? This truth and these videos are for those that are sincerely believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and sincerely listening. All right, so with that, I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakudash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. All right, shalom. Shalom. Keep the